Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for watching. I haven't done a dream in a while, and I had one on my mind this morning and last night, and I felt like the Lord was really prompting me to put it out there. It's a little bit vulnerable, but we all have this kind of stuff in our lives, and it's a great small dream to really highlight the way, the language of dreams and how we can learn from them, okay? And so bear with me. I have a new setup today. We got a new bed, and so everything fits differently in the room. First world problems, right? Anyway, so I shouldn't need the board today, so you shouldn't need to see it. But anyway, I had this dream probably about 2 weeks ago, and I was kind of going through a difficult spot and really realizing some things about myself. Okay, so really short dream. I dreamed that I had my hand open and I was looking, and there was a bunch of change in it. There was a lot of change, but it was like small change, right? Like dimes and pennies and nickels, stuff like that, right? And I felt like I had spent all my big change, you know, like quarters and stuff like that, okay? And so I felt like I'd already spent that, but I realized that I still had a lot of change left, and that made me happy in the dream. Okay, so some of you are probably like, whoa, I already know what that means, and maybe others are just like, I still don't get it. So I'll give you a short minute to pray about that and ask the Holy Spirit what that can represent. Okay, so one of his favorite ways to speak to us and the language of dreams is a play on words. Okay, I always say it's parts of speech, and it's not parts of speech. That's anyway. My husband always corrects me when I say that. But anyway, it's like a play on words. Okay, and so this dream is about change, not necessarily pocket change, but it's about change. And so, what this dream is saying, in other words, is I've made some big changes. But I have a lot of little changes left to make, okay? And it wasn't really, like the Lord was trying to say this to me. This was kind of a concept that I had been going over in my mind because I've been passing through a tough season, as I mentioned earlier, and was noticing some spots in my life that I was like, whoa, I thought I was kind of, past that. I thought I was better than that kind of thing, really surprising myself with tiny things. And so that dream just reflects that. It reflects that I've made some major changes, but I have lots of little changes left to make, okay? And so I know I've talked over and over about how, 5 years ago, this crazy thing happened to me. I was, broken apart, yada, yada, right? Well, during that season, I had lots of change dreams, and because I was going through lots of change. And in fact, one night I remember specifically dreaming that my wallet, change just kept falling out of my wallet no matter what I did. And so that was a season that I was going through where lots of change was taking place in my life. Okay, so that's that. And I also wanted to add in just a quick bonus because I had a dream recently that was like, oh man, that's kind of cool in a way. It's kind of scary in another way, but it's kind of cool. And so I'm not going to go into the whole dream because it's pretty personal. I wouldn't want to give out personal information for this person, but I dreamed recently that this person who the Lord has told me about in past couple years, that he would be taking this person home soon. Just recently I dreamed about this person, and they came to me in the dream, and they asked me if I would pray for them, and I said, of course I would pray for you, what do you need? And then they started telling me that they had these debts that they needed to pay here soon, and so they were asking me to pray for that. Well, in the dream I was like, you want me to pray for you to pay for your debts? And this person is pretty well to do and not great with money, but I still don't think it means that. Anyway, so I woke up and I'm writing the dream down, and really thinking about the language in the dream, and that was debts. Okay, and so we are to ask God, forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And so I really believe that the Lord is going to take this person home very soon, and so I'm in constant prayer over this person and their debts, so to speak. Okay, so that's just another quick way of learning the language of dreams. That's not to take it literally but metaphorically, and to realize, sometimes dreams are literal. I've shared literal dreams before, but really to remember that most of the time they are metaphoric, and it can be very mind-boggling and confusing and frustrating, wondering, is this literal or is this metaphoric? And there's different ways to sort through it, and obviously fasting and prayer can get you there quicker than trying to put the puzzle together on your own. Okay, so I just wanted to give you that bonus. So if you have dreams like that with debts or change, that type of thing, purses, wallets often represent like your hopes and your dreams, not your dreams like in the nighttime, but your hopes and your goals and your passions and those types of things. And then just now when I was saying that, I was thinking about another thing. We're talking about debts, right? Well, in the same place, I used to, a long time ago, even before I knew about dreams, I would have dreams that I was in someone's yard, trespassing in their yard, and I didn't want them to know that I was there. And now that I understand dreams a little more, I'm glad that I don't have dreams like that anymore, because if I did, I would definitely be on my knees praying for forgiveness, and then probably going to that person and asking them for forgiveness as well, because it usually means that you are sinning against your brother or sister or whatever in some way or another, and you don't want them to know about it, because that is trespassing. You are trespassing, right? Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. All right, so that's another free one for you. Sorry it's been so long. I've had a lot going on, and I will try to get back to maybe doing one a week, but really I don't like to commit to that. I just like to go as the Holy Spirit leads. All right, so have a good week. God bless.